baby. Baby, I don't, I don't know. I don't know that has never happened before. This video has stream has ended. Baby, baby, I'll get mother together tonight, honey. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh my God. Oh, oh God, listen. I said, baby. Oh, listen. This video has ended. We have detected some copyright infringement or the message was too long. It couldn't, baby, I'm like, baby. Oh, oh, oh my God, honey. Oh, baby. It's because of what the unit you had on, baby. They is at the door tonight, honey. Bitch, they chasing me like I'm Corona. I'm like, damn, can a girl eat? Oh, but honey. Ooh. But baby, that's my song. How they gonna say that's my song? That's me. That's me singing. Child, that is me. He just put a little music in. Girl, I can sue him. But let me go sue him, honey. You can't just throw my voice in there and then tell me I can't play it. Girl, what kind of stuff is that, girl? Girl. Child, I'm over here downtown Atlanta, child. Yeah, baby. Baby. Yeah. Shut me down for my own song, girl. Ooh, honey. Girl, I got tickled. I like child tonight. Now it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm just gonna go change and I'm going back on, honey. I'm not gonna stop till I'm ready to stop. They're just not gonna force me to stop. I'm not gonna stop till I'm ready to stop. I just can't kick me out. Baby. Baby, it is something else, honey. Baby. And then the killing part about it is they let us get through the whole song. And I had in his hand. That's all I had left, baby. I was sitting up here laughing because I'm like, well, at least they let y'all hear the whole song. Oh, baby, honey. Oh, I'm scared to even sing it. Cause I got another song that I got the video. I got a video, honey, I got a new song, baby. I got a new song. But I can't release it on here, child. I can't release it. Oh, oh, baby. Listen, honey. No, but what it was, they mm, baby, girl, how y'all monitoring like that? How y'all monitoring like that? P- Oh, girl, child, child, they doing too much. They doing too much. But seriously though, girl, y'all agree, girl. They is on me tonight. Like my motherfucking name is not Sophia. It is Corona. Ooh, child, he got the whole world in his hand, honey. But I don't know. I don't know, child. But it is what it is, child. Girl, that's what it is. They don't want to see me shine. See, I'm trying to lighten y'all load, let us have some fun, have a good time. And then it was monetized, the super chat was working and everything. Baby, I don't even know if they're gonna give me my cheese. I don't know if they're gonna give me my cheese. I gotta go, hey, what's up with my cheese? What's up with my cheese, honey? All the cheese came through before I played the video. What's up, fool? What's up with my cheek? Oh, but God got me, honey. God got me. He gonna take it. He gonna take care of us, child. Oh, baby. See, that's why I'll be fooling with super chat. I've been cash at me. Don't super chat, cash at me, because I know a lot of people don't have cash app though. A lot of people don't have because we just assume everybody got a credit card and all that stuff. Everybody don't have credit cards. Everybody don't have a bank account. Everybody don't have cash app. So that's why people love the super chat, honey. I love super chat too, baby. But baby, tonight has been one of those nights, honey. Baby, they after a while I ain't gonna have no more hair to wear, and I'm not gonna have no more wardrobe, honey, because I done wore everything tonight. So I'm gonna have to stay gone for another 3 months because I done wore all my clothes tonight. Ooh. What, lady and gentlemen, on your birthday? Oh, mm, baby, Okay, Myron, the man of Myron. Is that what you call him? Magic Man? That you, Magic Man? The man of Myron. That Magic Man. I know it's nothing to do with Magic Man up this time of morning looking at me on YouTube. Man, hey, I talked to my girl the other day. I talked to one and her mama the other day, child. I'm so excited to see you and Maddie tomorrow. I can't sleep. Baby, I'd have been on here 3 times tonight, so I may not be able to make it to Maddie's. I have to get my rest. I may not be on there with Maddie, honey. I gotta get my Myron. Oh, Myron, the judge. That's the judge, baby. Hey. Look, see when I move around, that's another thing, child. Why when I move around, child, sometimes it pauses for a little bit. Yes, child. I'm not playing them on music. I'm not playing them on music. I'm not singing. I'm not doing none of that. So we just this our last run. This our last run. I want to sing so bad. But I just can't. I can't, like Alexis say, I just can't. I really can't. I really can't. They done got my boom out of here. Boom, then come back, honey. Boom, say, damn that. Boom, gone. Boom, then come back. You been here for all 3 today? Went back for some rewind. No, sweet tea. She said, but get off of here. We'll see you in the morning. No, I'm gonna be there with Manny. I'll be there with Manny because Manny, I was supposed to be on there. When I was supposed to be on there Tuesday. Been on there Tuesday, then the internet was acting up. So yeah. Text Manny now. I just got off with Manny, honey. Boom was just on here. Clearly America at Walmart. Baby, everybody at Walmart. No, ma'am, honey, I ain't singing. Excuse me, honey. Yes, honey. Girl scared to cough now, honey. Girl scared to cough and sneeze. Baby, listen. Like my grandma. Baby, listen. If you think I got the coronavirus because I'm coughing and sneezing, what you gonna think about when I fart? If I got the coronavirus because I'm coughing and sneezing, what does that mean when I fart, honey? Because I'm not holding that in either. Grandma, Grandma. No, I'm not, honey. I'm not gonna have my stomach hurting. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, thank y'all. Listen, and then this morning I was having issues. I was having issues this evening, rather, with the internet from work, child. And and I say, Lord, I done invited all these people that I was on live last night on YouTube, telling them to check me out. And today is Friday. This is the last day, the end of the week, child. And these new people be listening to me on the radio. They don't hear me, child. They're like, what is going on? They just playing music. But I finally figured it out, honey. I figured it out, honey, in the nick of time. Well, Jesus, he helped me figure it out in the nick of time, where I was able to end my week right on the radio, honey, with my show. WERU. You can download the app. You can listen to us on Spotify and all those different, internet. It's internet. Yes, child. Yes. They punched the nurse here in Chicago on the bus for coughing. Jesus, child. Just ignorant stuff. Ignorant stuff. Won't he do it? Will he won't? Yes, honey. I wish somebody would push me for coughing. They get the beat down, baby. Yes, honey. But but some people, and this is like some people like when I did my video, I was talking about the coronavirus, how people just go to the restroom when I'm in the airport and stuff, and because I really have to be just almost about to urinate on myself before I go to the restroom at the airport. And it's just like, oh, I have a long, a layover or something and stuff, and I have to go to the restroom. But people in there, grown people in there, use the restroom. I mean, they're using the restroom, and they are just getting up and walking out of the restroom. Flush the toilet. Some people don't even flush the toilet, child. You walking there and they left all the mess, and it's like, oh my God, how nasty can you be? It walk straight out. Then you go and see some of them. They go into a restaurant. They're sitting over there eating. I know you're not sitting over there eating, and you ain't washed your hands. And the same thing, because it was when I was in line at the airport, like when you waiting to go through what you call, honey. I was standing in line, and this guy, he was just behind, he was just in front of me, and he was just coughing and wasn't putting his hand over his mouth. This was way before the coronavirus, way before all of that. He was just coughing, wouldn't put his hand over his mouth. So, child, he got to come one time. I said, hey, and then I said, girl, I had called him a girl. I said, girl, if you don't put your hand over your mouth, he said, sorry. And the girls in front of him, they started laughing like, man, because they standing in front of you, I'm behind you, and he just coughing. I mean, I mean, really coughing, and it's continuously, and it's like, and this was way before the coronavirus. That was like months ago. That was months. Like, well, I don't know where I was coming from. Probably was coming from Houston, but it's like, yeah. And then it's just like that's the thing, that little simple thing, just like, honey. And when they was talking about, now they said the connection is unstable. Please wait while we reconnect, honey. There they go again. They mess with us. So just like that's what I'm talking about. Just basic manners. Just basic manners. It's just like people. Now I'm telling y'all now, if we get cut off again, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back tonight. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Cause they own us. They own us tonight, honey. But just basic manners. Cover your mouth when you cough. Y'all should have been doing that. You know. Wash your hands when you use the restroom. And it's just like, and that's why I really don't like going over people's house to eat. Because everybody don't wash their hands. And that's just one of my pet peeves. One of my pet peeves, washing your hand after you use the restroom. Grown people. And I'm talking about, I need to use some soap and water to wash your hand. Because, some people, they think that, they could just get a little hand sanitizer. No. No, child, you need some soap and water. And if you want to put some hand sanitizer on there after you use that soap and water, that's fine. But that's one of my pet peeves, people washing their hands. And I'm a person, I've always just washed my grew up. My mama taught all of us, wash your hands, use the restroom. When we go outside and play and all that, go wash your hands. When you go outside, you come in here, don't go in that kitchen, don't go in none of them pots till you go wash your hands. That's the kind of mama I had. And she was serious about it, honey. And that's something that we all develop as children, so constantly washing my hands. Then it's just like when you're an adult and you go out and you find out that germs are everywhere. You got money, you go into the store, you dealing with money, you don't know who hand this money been in. Everybody not washing their hands. So some people that they wash their hands probably touched your money and they transferred their money. So you touching doorknobs to get in buildings and stuff. Some people don't wash their hands, they touching doorknobs. That's why I like when they have little sliding doors and you don't have to touch your hand. And then when you wash your hand, and you can tell when you go to the restroom, and you can tell people that wash their hands constantly, because those are the people that They stand up there and they are using soap and everything, using soap and washing their hands. And then, if they don't have, like a lot of restrooms, they have the blow dry where you just blow, not blow dry, but the blow hand dry. So if they have that, that means they don't have napkins. A lot of restrooms don't have napkins. So what I do is, if I see that they don't have that, if it's a door, like if I'm at a restaurant, like I go to Papa Do's somewhere and they don't have no napkins, all that, they don't have napkins or something, paper towels, stuff, you get you some tissue. Get you some tissue. Don't wash your hand, then sit up there and open the door where somebody else that touched it and ain't washed their hands. You defeating the purpose. So if it's not a restroom like at the airport where they don't have doors, but if it has a door handle, you have to wash your hands, and if you have to get a napkin and open the door when you get ready to leave out. So you can tell people that don't wash their hands, and some people only some people that are just doing it because you standing over there washing your hands, and they feel guilty because grown people come over to the water, put their hand under the water, and then they leave out. Don't try to, like, girl, just wet your hands because I'm in here. You embarrassed to wash your hands, to let me know that you don't wash your hands, but the way you just washed it, I already know. Yes, honey. And then it's one particular restaurant that I went to, honey. They ain't had no. Never mind. Never mind, honey. But yes, child. Hey, George. How are you, George? But look, old school. They have a jar. Y'all saw I had but y'all probably didn't saw because everybody wasn't on here when I did it the other day. I had I showed y'all my big jar of pickles, honey. So it's like I got me a little jar and I, break them up and put them in here. And these are the ones that sit by my bed. So when I want a late night snack, like right now, I'm on here with y'all at 2 o'clock in the morning. Usually I'm in the bed, mm, watching Matlock or Columbo or what's on right now? Heart to Heart. Thank you, George. Usually I'm in the bed watching one of them shows, and then I reach over and get my purple. Get my purple, huh? And look, like I said before, I know it's rude to be talking and eating. Yes, how about not heart to heart? Yeah. George, go to bed. That's what I've been doing. And I told them on the radio show the other day, I want them to, there you go, honey. See, legally lie, you listen to me. Because I want them to come up with Petticoat Junction. I want them to start playing, airing Petticoat Junction. A lot of young folks, y'all don't know what that is. Y'all need to Google it. It's wonderful. Betty Joe, Bobby Joe, Betty Joe, Bobby Joe, Billy Joe. And then, we all have a connection because, originally my name was Joe. Betty Joe, Billy Joe, Bobby Joe. I want them to come back. I want them to bring a little rascal. And then I don't want them just showing like one time. I want them to show a marathon every day, marathon of my show. The Little Rascals and Petticoat Junction and the Flip Wilson show. Those are the three that I really, 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 really want. Yes, honey, I watch Heart to Heart. I watch Heart to Heart, Columbo. Let me tell y'all, Matlock. Now, back in the day, like I be watching these old shows, I be watching because it's just like all this other stuff we not already see stuff. How many times can you watch The Housewives? I don't watch all them franchise and stuff anyway. It's just like not entertaining to me. So I watch the old shows, and so Dynasty. Yeah, they need to bring Dynasty back too. Come on, honey. Yes, honey. Flip Wilson, Geraldine, and Killer, honey. The devil made me do it. That was my girl. So that's the shows and stuff I be watching. I be watching those shows. But I was watching those shows. Thank you, Dana. I was watching those shows and like Matlock and Columbo. Baby, Matlock and Columbo, they were packing. Some of the show, because back then I'm sure they went on men, like, hey. Hey, you got too much down there. You need to come on, do something, wear some I don't know. But they weren't telling the men back then because every now and then you'll catch Columbo and Matlock. Perry Mason, yeah, I've been watching Perry Mason too. And I've been watching the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone. Been watching a lot of episodes of the Twilight Zone. But yes, hey, is that Renee? That Renee just spelled different. Renee. Um, so I was watching those shows, trying to. Where you watch Petticoat Junction, Sasha? What channel? What to be on? Cause see, I was looking the Carol Burnett show. Carol Burnett. I found out somebody told me Carol Burnett come on at 11 o'clock at night, and they on We TV. We TV and We Are You Radio. See, we got you. Deborah, I was, excuse me, I was trying to watch Dragnet. I just couldn't get into it. Dragnet, because it comes on after like one of my shows. Is it Madlock or Columbo? Heart to Heart. It come on after Heart to Heart or something like that. But I was trying to watch it. It's just like I can't get into it. But yes, Me TV. And I was starting, but I was even watching the Animal Channel. I was watching the Animal Channel. Let me tell y'all something. That that cat from Hell show. First of all, I'm not a cat person. I don't like cats. I don't like animals that are quiet. I don't like cats. I don't like frogs. I don't like snakes. I don't like animals that are quiet and you cannot hear them. Those I just can't do those animals. And I don't like cats because cats they go to jumping, and just out of nowhere, and then they scratch it. So they show Cat from Hell. Yes, honey, Rick. Ask me a question. Ask me whatever you want. That's why we're here. We talking. But that show My Cat from Hell, baby, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna have a cat in my house, and I'm scared of that cat, and that cat keeps scratching me and all that, and then I'm feeding you. No, that cat from hell is gonna be in hell. Yes, I'm a man. Mhm. I usually say it when I sign on. What's up, everybody in YouTube land? This is your girl, Miss Sophia, and yes, I'm a man. Uh huh. Oh, and he was just asking. No, but seriously though, seriously, I don't get offended by stuff like that. Just like even with the video that I showed y'all that the guy did, you know, I talked about this on my show the other day. It's my voice. Although people see me, they say, "No, there ain't no girl. That's a man," because it sounds like my Amy. It's my voice. A lot of people say, "Yeah, you look like a man." But what really confused people, what really confused people is Nene and Wendy Williams. Nene and Williams, they got people confused and stuff. So they like, yo, but they be talking about, I've heard it all my life. I talked about this on my radio show the other day, and it's like, growing up. This is one of the things, like we was talking about Gabrielle Union, me and my Yaya sisters. We were talking about, oh, this pickle. That ain't that pickle, honey. That's what you saying. That ain't that pickle. But my Yaya sister, we was talking about Gabrielle Union and how they're raising their daughter and everything, and how it triggered different stuff in me. And the thing that I told them my personal testimony was, it reminded me like when I was a little girl, everybody used to say, you sound like a girl, you sound like a girl. You sound like a girl. You need to put some bass in your voice. You sound like a girl. So I wouldn't talk. I would talk, but it's just like I wasn't no outspoken person like I am now because I got tired of hearing you sound like a girl. You sound like a girl. You need to put some bass in your voice. You need to put some bass in your voice. And that was from when I was not infant, but like when I was before I went to 3 and 4 years old. And then it happened, and it still happened to this day. And then that's what I was saying, like, it reminds me originally when, people would say it when I was younger. when I was younger, it was just like it like hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings. But as a young child, I didn't know how to express that, and I did want to express that, but I didn't like hearing it. So not to hear that, excuse me, what's going on there? In order for me not to hear that, people talk about, you need to put some bass in your voice and all of that, or you sound like a girl. I just wouldn't talk around people, So it's like, so it's just like, I wouldn't talk, so I wouldn't have to hear that. But it's like when I got older, the older I got, and people would say it, that's how that's how I end up becoming a comedian. It's because I used to, when I got older in junior high on my way to senior high, that was my defense mechanism. When people would say something, about my voice and stuff, I would snap and say something about them. I would just find something about them and talk about, sure, you sound like a girl. You look like a boy, stuff like that. So I would snap back. So and it's just like I did that constantly. All once I started doing that, I did it in like the latter part of junior high school, all the way through college, and all to this day. I still do it. And the more I did it, the better I came at it. How I'm so quick, because everybody say, "Oh, you quick! Oh, you so quick!" That's from like when they come see my shows and they see me, they like, "Girl, you are so quick on your feet!" Blah 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 blah. Excuse me. And I contribute all of that to, like, when I'm just making up songs on the spot, just all of that. It's because ever since I was in junior high, I've just been, practicing on my quickness and my wit, and just quick comebacks. Somebody, you sound like you is nah 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 nah. Your dad didn't have a problem with it last night. So stuff like that. So I would just like but just snap back. So originally, like I was saying, originally it used to hurt my feelings and stuff. But now it's just like, because I have grown into who I am and I know who I am now, it doesn't bother me. And now it's just like I tell somebody, I said, you grow up with, men and women and children calling you sissy and punk and faggot and all of that. And now that I'm a grown man, I have men, women, children calling me Miss Sophia, and they know that I'm a man, and they call me Miss Sophia, and it's just like I don't get no, I don't get no, thrill out of it, but it's just like I don't know how to explain. I do know how to explain it. Let me see. Let me think. It's just like kind of, um, it's like rewarding almost. It's like rewarding when somebody, when you get a compliment, when you get a compliment like that. So it helped me put this pickle down. That's what it is. Let me put this pickle down, honey. But it helped me, to come into my own, to find out who I am, and to, help me embrace myself. And then it's just like when I hear like I think I said this on the radio the other day, because it's just like you have female impersonators, and then you have transsexuals, and a lot of people when they hear my voice, like female impersonators and transsexuals, and especially a lot of transsexuals, they're like, "Oh, girl, I wish I had your voice. I wish I had your voice," because your voice, uh, if I had your voice, it would match my appearance. Because a lot of transsexuals, all they look beautiful and stuff, they still have like deep voices, So it's just like, yeah, so stuff like that, you know, and then it's just like, and what it does, same thing you do, same thing do for you, honey. Like, and I always think about, child. Now, I was even one of the people, I hated to talk, because people used to make fun of my voice and talking about, you sound like a girl, you need to put some bass in your voice and all that. And now everybody is praising my voice, and a lot of people want want my voice because it's just like da 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 da. And so I think God knew what He was doing. Well, God did know what He was doing because He knew the line of work that I was going to end up in. So that's why He gave me this beautiful voice. Yes, yes, He did. It works for me. And I was getting ready to say something else before I got into that. Yes, because yeah, the only thing is like when I was in college, it was like really tricky for me because I was in theater when I was in college, and I'm a guy. When I was in college, I was a guy. So the thing was, when I'm auditioning for roles, I had to audition for roles as a guy, and then it's just like, you know, that's the whole thing with typecasting and all that. Type typecasting because it's just like there were only a certain amount of roles that back then. And then when I was in college, you ain't have that many roles for no gay characters because child, we have evolved over the time. Child, it was just like limited. And then it's just like if there was a gay character in a play, honey, did anybody want to play it? And then as time went on, that's when uh, when gay characters were really coming into, and they started um, they started casting straight men in those roles. Kind of like the same thing. It's just like the same thing that you know the transsexuals were having to deal with. That's why I say life is like a full circle. Life is a circle because it's just like what one community go through, another community go through, what one race of people go through, another race of people go through. Because just like all the things that the African Americans went through in America, now the Hispanics are going through those things in America. And then the Hispanics going through the things in America, then the Asians are going through the same things in America. So it's just like, even with the, like casting the real women in transsexual roles. They got transsexuals now and then. It's just like, but same things. Just you know, it's just life is life is changing. Life is different, but life is the same if you really think about it. Because just like it's just a different time, and then it just happened to different people. You know what I'm saying? Because just like they didn't separate those Hispanic kids from their parents at the border. It's the same thing they did to the slaves. So although life changes, honey, life is the same. Oh, Sophia said, "Oh my God, I feel so bad for the person that said online bullying. Online bullying. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. See, I have been keeping up with all the comments and stuff, but yeah, but the thing is, and it's just like, it makes you think. The thing when stuff like that happens, stuff like that happen, it's just like it makes you think because you never know what a person can handle. You don't know what a person has. Like everything, like there's nothing, there's nothing that really bothers me when it comes to my life. The older I got, and then the older I got, the more comfortable I came with myself. I don't care. You don't care, and it's real. It's real. When people say the older you get, the less concerned you are about what other people think about you. That's true. The older you get, because now I don't care about. I don't care, especially the people that don't know me. People that don't know me, I don't care what they have to say. It doesn't bother me. But the stuff that don't bother me, somebody else that's lived the same lifestyle that I live, it does bother them. And then it's just like some people, like the stuff that I've taken, and my stuff has been really, I just had the basic stuff, the name calling and all that, you know. But there are some people that have been through the name calling and the bullying and the chasing and the fighting and all of that. And those are some of the people that I think end up, taking their own life because they can't handle it. So it's just like stuff like that. When stuff like that happen, it makes me think like, well, child, what is it that I'm built to take it, but somebody else you know, take their own life because they can't take it. And it's kind of like the situation when I moved to Atlanta, like years ago when I moved to Atlanta, and when the stock market crashed. The stock market crashed, and there was this guy in Buckhead in Atlanta. That's one of the rich parts of Atlanta. There was this guy, in Buckhead. He just committed suicide because he had lost like millions and millions of dollars. I think they say he lost like the majority of his savings in the stock market in one day. When the stock market crashed, they say he lost the majority of his savings, millions and millions of dollars, and he committed suicide. And then there are people who lose millions and millions and millions of dollars in investments and everything. And, you know, they say, okay, I got to do something else and go. It's like we're all wired differently. So stuff like that just makes me think the older I get. Yes, child. Now, let me see what y'all saying. What y'all talking about? Any more questions? Y'all ask me questions, honey. Ask me what you want to know, honey. Whatever you want to know. I'm not offended because we all, everybody, majority of people know. If you don't know, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. On West Pace Ferry. Yes, honey. Yes, child. I remember that. I remember that. And then somebody, I think it was in New Jersey. Did y'all see the video? Somebody was live, and somebody just, I think they found out they had the coronavirus, and they just jumped off a high rise, and the police was right there because I think the person was like, I don't know, because the police were there and they were directing traffic and everything. They had closed down the street and everything, but this child is just jumped off the building. I mean, it was a tall building, and they jumped off the building. The person jumped off the building, child, and you heard the whole when they body hit the ground and everything. It was just like, oh my god, oh my god. And I don't know. I think I've heard maybe somebody on here should know a little bit more about it. But I heard when people jump off of tall buildings like that, because that's what the man did in Buckhead too, I believe. When people jump off of tall buildings like that, that can. What's your favorite Prince song? Have you seen it live? Seen him live? And love you beyond mention. Thank you. Of course, my favorite Prince song is "Purple Rain" because let me just say this, finish telling this, and then I'll go back to this "Purple Rain" Prince story. So, somebody said that when people jump off like tall buildings like that, like when they're going down, that they actually die from the adrenaline. Like they just die because the blood and everything is rushing to their head. So they even die before they hit the ground. Is there any truth to that? But back to this Prince story. I was growing up, I wasn't a huge music fan. I was not a huge music fan. I only like women everything. I done told the story to my laughing hyenas. They already know. I was not. I like gospel music. Gospel music was my favorite music because I love going to church and I love singing and I love to go to church and the ladies lead the songs, the solo. So I like gospel music. That's my favorite music. Uh, I like Yolanda Adams is my favorite of all time. Yolanda Adams. That's my favorite singer of all time. Yolanda Adams, Tremaine Hawkins, the Clark Sisters, Jennifer Holliday. Those are my people. Excuse me. But I only like women. I like women singers. I like women when it came to actors. I like women actors, actresses. I like women. I just like women. I like men. I wasn't into men artists at all. And then, like I said, I wasn't into music. I wasn't into music. So how I end up on radio, only God. Only God knows. It was just like a dream that he dreamed for me, honey. He dreamed, like I say, he could dream dreams bigger than you, bigger than you could ever imagine for yourself. So it's just because of him that I ended up on radio. And back to the Prince situation, that growing up, there was this guy that I knew. There was this guy that I knew. He he was a huge Prince fan, honey. Do you hear me? A huge Prince fan. And Baby, if you didn't like Prince, if you let him know that you didn't like Prince, he would, you would be in a conversation. He would like almost, he would almost, he would almost try this thing up here. Here we go again. He would almost just hold you hostage. He would almost hold you hostage until you uh told him that okay, 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 I like Prince. I like Prince. So it's just like he used to dress like him. He dressed like Prince and all that stuff. And he used to dress like Prince and everything. And the reason I wasn't a music fan. Well, first of all, Prince was a man, but he called my attention because Prince wore heels. He wore platform heels and tight pants and jumpsuits and all of that. So of course, I was liking Prince. So the thing is, I don't know, some kind of way. Byron Wiggs, some kind of way your message was deleted. I was pushing the wrong button, pushing buttons and stuff. I ain't supposed to be doing it. Denzel's supposed to be doing that. But of course he was wearing these cat suits and all that stuff. So of course I love, that about him. I never went to see him in concert. Never went to see Prince in concert. And I never went to see him in concert. But that child loved him some Prince. And baby, like I said, y'all would be in almost a fight, honey, if you told him that you didn't like Prince, but he loved Prince. And then, like, I ended up on the radio. I ended up on the radio because my messages, they're not scrolling up. So that's what I'm trying to do now. There we go, I believe. So I ended up on the radio. Ended up on the radio. How I ended up on the radio, child. Came here, was hosting the drag show here in Atlanta. And wonder, like, when I first moved here to Atlanta, the morning show at V103, they used to celebrate their anniversary. They used to celebrate a whole week. And what they would do, they would go to different clubs. Like every night they go to a different club and then it's just like the Monday night show. When we moved here, the Monday night show was the hottest show in town, the gay show that I was hosting, the Stars of the Century. So they came to the Monday night show. So from that, one thing led to another. So y'all know, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up on the radio. So whole story how I ended up on the radio. Y'all basically know. And that's how I grew and I didn't know none of that. Now when now, although I am hosting drag shows, I see these artists, I see the artists and you know, not the artists, but the female impersonators and the male leads. They are doing these different songs, everything and all that. So it's just like I like the songs and everything. And I was the type of person growing up, I was only into the beat and the music. I wasn't into the lyrics. I wasn't into the lyrics. It wasn't until I got older that I started listening to lyrics. I'm like, oh my God. Even to this day, I'm just amazed at the songs that were around when I was young. And I'm just like listening to the lyrics. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, I see why people like Aretha Franklin. I see why people like Gladys Knight. I see why people like Luther Vandross. I see why people like Madeline. I see why people like, Nancy Wilson. I see why people like because the words, the lyrics to those songs, and I was just into the beats and all of that. So it's just like you would think that I would be into music, but going to V103, I had no clue, no clue about no rap music. I had no clue about all these rap artists and everything. No clue whatsoever. But and so it's just like, and then but that was one of the things that me and Frank we bumped heads about because you are a DJ. You've been a DJ your whole life. That's your life. Music and artists and knowing these artists and knowing these you play their music, so of course you into all that's your world. I come from a whole nother world where I wasn't into music. I'm not doing it for the music, although I like some of the songs and how they interpret the songs and everything. I'm doing it because I'm just keeping the show flowing. So one of the things that he and I bumped heads about was because he come from a music background and I didn't. and now we're both working in this music industry. And I think one of the things that frustrated him too, because it was just like the door open for me to get to work at V103. The doors just swung open, where he had to pack crates and all that. He had to work his way to where he is. And he had to spend nights. He tells a story about how he had to spend nights in the studios and all of that. I ain't never had to do that. I ain't spend no night in no studio. I ain't had to pack no crates up there full of albums and cassette tapes and all that. I didn't have to do that. And to be honest, I didn't even have to fill out an application when I first got hired at V103. I got the job. I got the job. And then once I accepted the job, then I went and I filled out my application. True story. True story. So it's just like what God has for you, it really is for you, honey. But I grew an appreciation, and that was the part of radio that I fell in love with, because I be at these shows. I'm hosting the drag show. This girl come out, she's doing Whitney Houston. I'm hosting the drag show. The girl come out, she's doing Diana Ross. I'm hosting the drag show. A girl come out, she's doing Patti LaBelle. When I'm at the radio station, I meet Whitney Houston. So it's just like I see the girl, you know, mimicking you my whole life, but I'm sitting here with the real Whitney Houston. Then it's just like I'm here with the real Patti LaBelle. I'm here with the real Jill Scott. I'm here with the real Keith Sweat. I'm here with the real Babyface. I'm here with the real. So it's just like I got to meet so many artists. T.I., Neo. I just go on India Irene, Brandy, the Brat, I just Common, uh, Life Jennings, you know, I can just name them. And so that was the thing that, and then it was just like, yeah, I met Beyonce. I got a Beyonce story. We'll get to that Beyonce story. I done shared it, but I'll share because know a lot of people probably on here for the first time. They heard my Beyonce story, but yeah. So and also, and all them housewives met all them people. Look, but met mayors, met governors. I done met Cory Booker, Stacey Abrams so many times, Shirley Franklin, Jesse Jackson. The list goes on and on and on. I met the one that everybody say I look like, Danny Glover. Y'all see the picture of me and Danny Glover. So, yes. So, yeah, I mean, and that's one of the things that working at the radio station and then going to these concerts and stuff. What made me what I appreciate, although rap is still not my music, I appreciate it more now. And what helps me appreciate the rap music is people that follow the rap artists. Like when I was in the radio, and then I had to go and cover the concerts because I was the entertainment reporter. So I go to the concerts and all that. And then the people that are real fans of Jay-Z, the people that are real fans of Mary J. Blige and all these people that work with Mary J. Blige and all that too in the Tyler Perry movie, Mary J. Blige, Gladys Knight, Taraji P. Henson. So the fans of these people, like when they in the concert, then they say when the song come on, when a certain song come on, they don't even have to tell their fans. It's just like, oh, this is the song where they had their lighters and everybody they lighters up. There's artists don't even have to tell them. They just everybody say, oh, that's such and such. They just pull their lighters out. Everybody start, flicking their lighter. And then it's just like, you up there, and then they say, oh, that's such 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 such. Everybody grab their phone. They had their light on their phone. They shine their light on their phone. So it's like that made me appreciate rap artists, know that people love them so much that they don't have to, tell them, everybody get your lighters out, everybody get your phones out and shine the light and all that. That people, so that I love that about that. I love that. So Beyonce, the Beyonce story. Beyonce, when I was working at the radio station, I'm sure y'all seen a picture of me and Beyonce, you know, but the Beyonce story. When Beyonce was getting ready to come to Atlanta do a concert here in Atlanta, she was not doing radio. She was not doing television. She was not doing no interviews or nothing. So we was trying to get her. We was trying to get her. We was trying to get her. Because the reason the artists do like those shows, they'll come and do radio shows, or they'll come and do like the shows, the morning shows on television and stuff. And Good Morning America, they are going around to sell tickets. They're trying to sell the last little bit of tickets that they have. So they'll come and it's kind of like a promotion. They'll come to these different radio stations and all that, and they're trying to sell the last ticket. Well, Beyonce concerts were sold out, so she didn't have to do no promotion, no promoting the show because it was already sold out. But the thing is, that's Beyonce. So whether the show is sold out or not, you still want, Beyonce to be on your show. So you say, child, they got Beyonce on the morning show. Y'all say tune in because that's ratings. It's all about ratings. You got to keep that in mind. It's always about ratings. So when you get those A-list celebrities like that, they don't care if the show sold out. Child, they got Beyonce on. Y'all ratings are through the roof. Like when we went, I'm going to go back to Beyonce story. Like when, remind me, I'm gonna tell y'all the Whitney Houston story. So in case I forget, somebody remind me to tell you about the Whitney Houston story. But the Beyonce, she didn't do no promoting or nothing like that because the shows were already sold out. So a guy that I know, a friend of mine, knew the person that was doing Beyonce's makeup and hair and stuff. So when she was coming here, of course, the kids they always want to go out and stuff, and so they went to Neiman Marcus. What happened? They went to Neiman Marcus, and Beyonce was with him. Like, so they was out there. And he was telling her like, "What you doing tonight? What you doing tonight?" And blah blah blah. And it's like, I'm going to this show tonight, and da da da. And it's just like strippers and da 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 da. And it's like, oh, okay. So they say, well, what time we leaving? What time we leaving? Like, girl, we leaving at such, 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 such. So by this time, they said Beyonce had walked up behind, like, well, what y'all talking about? Talking about, oh, we talking about this show we're going to tonight. She said, I'm going. They said, child, yeah, you going. She said, I am. She said, don't y'all leave me. So they was like, yeah, sure, she going. So later on that night, they said that they was getting ready to go to the show. And Beyonce came down to the room to her, what time we leave? I know y'all not trying to leave me. They said, we get ready now. She said, oh, don't leave me. I'm going, I'm really going, I'm really going. So they say, Beyonce coming to the club. Beyonce coming to the club. I was like, what? Say, yeah, she says she coming. I don't know if she coming or not because we haven't left, but we get ready. But just in case we want to give y'all a heads up that Beyonce want to come to the club. So it's like, oh, okay. So then when they was coming, they got in the car and everything. They say that she really coming. She coming. She really coming to the show. Now, mind you, Beyonce is not doing radio. She's not doing TV, but she getting ready to come to this show, and I'm hosting the show, and it was a male strip show. Male strip show. So, uh, so they call and we tell the managers and everything. We say Beyonce. They said some our friends and da we gave them a whole run. Our friends and da da da. They doing Beyonce hair, makeup, blah 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 blah. And a friend of ours knows who the person is doing makeup. And Beyonce coming to the show. Beyonce comes to the show. So it's like, really? So like, yeah. So I'm hosting the show. I'm hosting the show. So this is so funny because I'm hosting the show, and then they come in. It's Beyonce and there's two bodyguards, big old bodyguards, two bodyguards, the hairstylist, the friend of ours that know the hairstylist and all that. They all come in and they just go on the side of the wall, just stand over there on the side of the wall. And so then what's so funny is because I host drag shows, but although this is a male strip night, I'm hosting a male strip show. So a lot of people, when I say, ladies and gentlemen, I said, try, I said, y'all not gonna believe it, honey, but y'all come on, show some love for Beyonce. And so everybody was like, yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right. And so then a lot of people thought that it was a Beyonce impersonator. They did not think that it was Beyonce for real. So then I said, no, I said, that's really Beyonce. I said, that's really Beyonce. I said, come here, Beyonce, come here, Beyonce. And she come up on stage and everybody like, bitch, that is Beyonce. So everybody get their phones out. Everybody get their phones out. I said, how did y'all rush the stage? Don't rush the stage. But everybody was, but first of all, they weren't rushing the stage and that because they were like, surprised that it really was her. So I said, come on. I said, come on. I said, come on, let's take a picture. I said, everybody take a picture, Beyonce. She said, no, come get in the picture with me. Come and get in the picture with me. I said, no, we just want to take a picture. Just take a picture with you. She said, no, come and get in the picture with me. Come and take it with me. So I go up there and everybody take a picture of me and Beyonce. So that's where the picture came from. Now, mind you, Beyonce is not doing radio or TV, like I said, because the concerts are sold out. So then everybody get to call. Everybody get on their phone. They start calling. They like, bitch, Beyonce is here at Phase One. That's the name of the club. It's over off. Can't think of the name of the street. It's like, bitch, Beyonce is here. And baby, those people got the texting and calling their friends and telling that Beyonce was at that club. And baby, before you know it, honey, that club, baby. Baby, they came from nowhere, honey. That club was just jammed, so they ended up leaving. So they ended up leaving out. So then the hairstylist came and said, Beyonce want to talk to you. And I said, what? They said, Beyonce want to talk to you. So I went outside and they was in this SUV. They was in the SUV. And they were like, she's like, oh my God. She said, you are so funny. She said, you are so funny. You are so hilarious. She said, I had a great time. I had a great time. Oh my God, you are so funny. And she said, but of course, I only have two bodyguards and it's just getting too crowded in there. So we have to leave. She said, we were having fun, but I don't want to leave. She said, but it's just getting too crowded in there. So we have to leave because it's like not safe. It's dangerous. And she said, and I said, oh, I said, well, thank you for coming. And blah, 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 blah. Then I was telling her that I was from Houston, and I remember when she first started and how they used to come to the ensemble theater where I worked, and they used to come and sing during intermission. She said, yeah, 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 oh yeah. And I said, yeah, I'm from Houston. I worked at the ensemble theater. She said, yeah, 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 yeah. And I said, I work at V103, and I said, we would really love for you to come and do the radio show tomorrow. I said, they want you to come and do the radio show tomorrow. She said, you know what? She said, I would. She said, I would. She said, but I can't. She said, because I only have tomorrow to do our run through. She said, we have to have this time to do rehearsals. She said, because that's the only day that we have to rehearse. And we got to do our sound check and our run through and everything. She said, but if I do one, then I have to do another, then I have to do the TV, then I have to do this. She said, so I just don't have the time and I can't do it. And it's like, oh, I understand. But had I been thinking back then, because I was so, Beyonce is, I have been summoned by Beyonce. I could have got my phone and recorded our conversation, us talking, or her just saying something, and just played that on the radio. But I wasn't thinking like that because I'm in the presence of Beyonce, honey. And then I'm the only one have a picture with Beyonce. Because everybody else, they just taking pictures of Beyonce and me. They don't have a picture. But the next day we go to the radio station. I'm like, bitch. I'm like, bitch, y'all not gonna believe who came to the club last night. And so then they thought I was lying. That well, one of them thought I was like, no, sure she came. It was a sure she came on there to the club trial. Yeah, they want to be Beyonce impersonating, blah blah blah. I said, no, Beyonce really came. So then it's just like people started calling that was at the club. They started calling. They said like, no. They said she really came. She really came. And the picture that Beyonce and I took, that picture was, or if you logged on to her website, that was the first picture that popped up on her website for months. That was the first picture that was on her website for months. And then people was like, no, 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 she really was there. She really was there. She really, no, real estate was really at the club and blah, blah, blah. No, she was really at the club. Like, oh. So then that had, when stuff like that happens, like that, God is good. God is good. When stuff like that happens, it's rare. And then it's just like, everybody wanted Beyonce to do radio interviews and television interviews, but she couldn't. And Beyonce came to my show. And it was a small club. It was a small club. It wasn't no huge club, but it was a small club. But it's just like, and then everybody knew that was like a big story here in Atlanta. It's just like Beyonce went, oh, it was strippers, it was strippers. I'm like, it don't matter. She came. She came to the show. But that was my Beyonce story, honey. And even in in radio, like I was in radio, and for that to be a major story in Atlanta, and it happened to me, and it's just like stuff like that. Stuff like that is like it's you can't purchase that, you can't buy that, and that puts you on a whole nother level when it comes to the managers and the other people that are your competition in radio. So yeah, that was my Beyonce story. But what was the other thing I said? Oh, Whitney Houston, the Whitney story. Look, check out Whitney story, Whitney story, Whitney story, Whitney story, Whitney story, Whitney story. So Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston. Uh, Same thing happened, but we were at the station. We were at the station, and we were at the station. They called and said Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown wants to come up to the morning show. Now you in radio, you book your guests. You know who's coming on your show. You book your guests. We got a call one morning that Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown want to come to the morning show. So this was back when they were doing Being Bobby Brown, the show. So like Whitney Houston want to come. So like, okay, so when it's Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, but Whitney Houston by herself, they actually took over the radio station. It's just like y'all not gonna tell her no. Nobody's gonna tell Whitney no. I don't care. Nobody. I don't care how y'all feel about her doing this TV show and how y'all feel about she's not the same Whitney Houston. Blah, blah, blah. That's Whitney Houston. And we got a call that Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown want to come to the morning show. So they come. And if I tell you, Whitney Houston came in the radio station, she had on a mink coat that I know cost over $100,000, a long mink coat. And during the entire interview, this was before you could see. This was before we put cameras in the studio. We just had audio. We don't have video unless we videotape it. I don't think we was videotaping, but Whitney Houston had on a mink coat that I know was over $100,000. The entire interview, she was sitting up there picking in her teeth with a straw. Picking in her teeth with a straw. And I'm here and I'm like, I'm just sitting in the studio. I'm really just standing in the studio. Because, it's Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston, her bodyguard, and then you got some more people with him and all that. So I'm just excited, but not showing it on my face. I'm just excited just to be in the studio and Whitney Houston right there, and Bobby Brown right there, Wanda Smith over there, Frank Ski over there, the bodyguards and all that. But I'm in here. I'm in here with Whitney Houston. And I have a picture with Whitney. I have a picture with Whitney. It's on one of my old phones because I took it with my old phone. And I don't know where to charge it, but I still had that phone, still had that picture and everything. But the thing is, I was at that moment, I was like trying to been, to many, many drag shows. And I know many, many girls that, they are Whitney Houston impersonators, but I am here with Whitney Houston. And so when I took that picture, it was this one person in particular that I know that does Whitney Houston and admire Whitney Houston. I said, let me get this picture so I can show her. If I can meet Whitney Houston, you can too, child. So I took that picture with Whitney Houston. And then Whitney, this to show you the power of Whitney Houston. And the same thing with Oprah Winfrey and Magic Johnson, you know, baby. Like Whitney, they weren't scheduled. They called and said they was coming up there. During that time, Magic Man was come on after the morning show. We Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown didn't leave till around noon. We did a whole interview with Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. They came up there like 8:30 or 9 o'clock. They didn't leave till noon. We was 2 hours into the next show. And they was like, usually, usually the person who's on next, y'all would let them come in and interview. But this is Whitney Houston, so y'all already know who we working with, and he's not finna share this, and he's gonna be you try gonna stay there, but baby, they left there about 12. They was there until like noon. And do you know Whitney was like I told y'all, it was so funny because she was sitting there and she was picking in her teeth with a straw the whole time, a long straw, just picking her teeth, and then she was like. Oh, she was laying on Bobby Brown the whole time, and they'll ask her something, and she was sitting there picking her teeth. They'll ask her something. Well, you know, and go back to laying on Bobby Brown and picking her teeth with the straw. So then she had said, I was at the end, towards the end of the interview, she's like, "Baby, I want to go to Waffle House. Let's go to Waffle House." She just kept saying, "Baby, I want to go to Waffle House. Let's go to Waffle House." And so all I'm thinking is, girl, how are you gonna go to Waffle House in $100,000 mink coat? That's all I was thinking. And then we went to take the pictures with them afterwards. She wouldn't put her hands around no other men. Like she would only hug Bobby Brown. Like she would put her hand around Bobby Brown, and she wouldn't let no other man hug her. Like she took pictures with Frank and all these other men and stuff in the studio, but she wouldn't let them hug her. She wouldn't let no man hug her, and she wouldn't hug no man. She only hugged and held on to Bobby Brown. So it's like those are the things that I remember about that interview for Whitney Houston. But they were there all day. They were there all day. And there was another, and then it's like I said about the Beyonce thing, that was another thing that puts you on another level when it comes to stuff like that. Because they could have called anybody. They could have called anybody to just say, "I want Whitney Houston want to go up there, child," and they they came up there, and so that was a moment. Who is the rudest celebrity you ever met? Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes was the rudest celebrity that I ever met. And to this day, I still don't have respect for Busta Rhymes. And the reason was because Busta Rhymes, he had an album coming out. He had an album coming out, and so he invited like a lot of radio personalities and stuff to come to a album listening party at a bowling alley. So it was a bowling party, but it was an album listening party at a bowling alley. So what happened was we were at the bowling alley listening to music. Like we were there listening to music, and they was feeding us. Everything was free, and we were listening to music. Like they were playing other music before they started playing the new album and stuff. So we were there listening to music, bowling, having a good time, and blase, 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 blase. And so then they put on Busta Rhymes' new album. So we've been bowling and listening to music. We listen to this music, this new album and all that. So Busta Rhymes gets on the mic when they playing his new album. He gets on the mic and he started cursing and going off. Like, I know goddamn well y'all ain't gonna just sit here and disrespect my motherfucking music and stuff. Y'all don't sit your ass down and listen to my new album and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I'm paying for all this food and I'm paying and y'all having a good time and y'all just gonna be disrespectful and y'all gonna keep bowling and stuff and they playing my new shit and da. Baby, while he was making that speech, I got up and I was walking out. I walked out. And it was a long walk to get to the door. So I was like, I know he gonna say something, and I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna let him have it. But he didn't say nothing to me. I got up and I walked out. I could tell you about the album, how it was or nothing. And the reason I left was because we were, first of all, we are adults. Everybody in the room was an adult. You're not finna sit up here and talk to me. I don't know about everybody else, but you're not finna talk to me like I need you to pay for this pizza. I need you to pay for me to bowl. We have been here bowling and listening to music the whole time we've been here. So what makes you think we can't bowl, eat pizza, or eat these nachos, or drink this soda, or what have you, and listen to your album? But he wanted everybody to just sit down. He wanted everybody to sit down and just sit there and listen to the album. Well, if that's the case, you should have invited us somewhere where we should just sit down and listen to the album. Sit down and eat and listen to your album. Don't invite us to no bowling alley. And then you get up there and you just just go off on grown people, cursing and everything. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody else left because I know I was the first one to leave. I left and I ain't turned around and I ain't looked back. But a lot of people they be like, sit down and stand there and all that. But it's just like, baby. And they went, and I went back to the radio station the next day, and they was like, well, "How was the listening part?" And I said, "So I don't know how the app is because I left. I didn't hear it." So it's like, yeah, but he was the rudest person that I ever met, and this gonna shock a lot of y'all, but y'all girl, honey, she kind of dissed me. So I really don't feel her either. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan, baby. What had happened was now I was in drag. When I did the Buster Ride thing, I wasn't in drag. But when I did the Shaka Khan, me and Shaka Khan had the thing. It was just like, oh, I was in drag. So what it was I believe, don't get me wrong, I think it was the Soul Train Music Awards here in Atlanta. But I know it was some big show over here at but anyway, so I was on the red carpet and I was interviewing the celebrities and stuff. And so, of course, I'm Miss Sophia on 103. So people that are with these celebrities that are bringing them down on the red carpet, they were like, "This is such and such. Come on, we gotta go over here." Now my girl, hold up. My girl had told me, "Wait a minute, I gotta go over here to my girl. I gotta go over here to my girl, Keisha Knight Pulliam." She came over. Baby, she beeline over there. She like, "Baby, I gotta go over to my girl." So, then I interviewed, a lot of people. They interviewed a lot of people, but Shaka Khan, the person that was with Shaka Khan, he was telling her, he said, "Oh, that's Miss Sophia, and she works with V103, and blah, 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 blah." And she looked and she was like, "Oh, okay, okay." He said, "So we got to go over there and do an interview with her." So she's like, "Oh, okay, okay." So then, uh, like, the person that was right here that she was interviewing with, right before me, and it was like, okay. And so then she had like somebody called her. They were speaking to her like, hey, Shaka Khan, like behind her. So she turned around and said, "Hey, how you doing?" And then she walked over there to where they were. She never did come back for me to interview her. So I was like, "Oh, really? Oh, really?" And I never been a huge Shaka Khan fan. Anyway, I never listened to Shaka Khan like all that hollering and screaming that she was doing. I wasn't a fan of hers from the get. But all the person I like to hear hollering and screaming is Patti LaBelle and Fantasia. Patti LaBelle and Fantasia. But she went over there. She went to speak to the person. Then they didn't come back. So I was like, "Oh, okay." She shade. She gave me shade. She didn't want to come over here because the drag girl. Because the drag, But yeah, Shaka Khan, the rudest. There's so many people that was so nice. Ludacris, and we hit it off. And Ludacris' daughter, he brought his daughter to the radio station one time, and she and we were in the office, and we just talking. She stayed in there with me, and so Luda came to the radio station several other times, and Luda came. He said, Miss Sophia, what did you do to my daughter?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He talking about, "She asked for you by name, talking about, Daddy, when we going to see Miss Sophia again? When we going?" I was like, "What?" Then she like, "Remember your name and everything." I'm like, "How she remember?" I said, "I gotta see what Miss Sophia did to my daughter because she keep asking about when we going to see Miss Sophia." So I'm like, so Luda, and then I talked to his mama when he opened the restaurant and everything. I went to his restaurant and I talked to his mama several times, and I was telling his mama how I said, "You raised a great son." I said, "Every time I meet him, he is so genuine. He is the same person. He is so respectful and so nice. He's the same." And she said, "He better be. That's how I raised him. And he better be." And da da da. "And if he does differently, you let me know, and I'll take care of it." I said, "Yes, ma'am." So Ludacris is a person that somebody else who y'all think is boring, but he was another person. He was like, "What my little friend? What my little friend?" He came twice, and every time he came, he was like, "What my little friend? What my little friend?" Babyface. Babyface would ask me like, "What my little friend? What my little friend?" And da da da. And so I said, So Babyface and I, we were in the office and we just talking, we were just talking. Then Wanda came in and she was like, "Bitch, y'all sitting here like y'all know each other." And the thing that I learned about celebrities, and this was, because Babyface was a quiet person. And then when you look at Babyface, a lot of people say Babyface, I ain't going to see him in concert. He bored, or he look like he just bored. Just have a conversation with Babyface and I. We were just sitting there talking about general stuff. I wasn't asking him nothing about the business. I wasn't asking him, oh, and I love you, and I love this, and I love. We were just having general conversation about what was going on in the world. And then it's just like when he came back, he was like, "What my little friend? What my little friend?" They were like, "Ooh, they were like, what you came? What's home, girl? Home? And Miss Sophia, Babyface, want you? What y'all got going on, girl?" That's like, and I ain't saying that. I just like, they just appreciate having just regular conversation because everybody else treat them like they're celebrities, which they are. But he just appreciate the fact that we just had regular conversation. So Babyface, and then when I went to see Baby, because I had to convince my girlfriend to go with me to the Babyface concert, and then we went to the Babyface concert. Babyface in concert is nothing at all like you all would think. It is, oh my God. And then it's just like the stories that he was telling, like about the songs and the different artists and stuff, and him and the Tony Braxton situation and all that. It's just like he is a great storyteller. And then it's just like Babyface is off the chain. So don't sleep on Babyface. So he was one of my all-time favorite. Of course, Beyonce, one of my all-time favorite. Uh, now this Life Jennings, all time favorite, one of my favorite people in the world. And Life Jennings came to the radio station. Then I had met Life Jennings like when he before he went to prison, when he went to prison and got out and he came back and da da da. Then he came back a couple of times. Life Jennings told me, he said, "What are you still doing here?" I said, "Huh?" He said, "What are you still doing here at this radio station?" I say, "Working." He said, "With the talent that you have, you should be in Hollywood." He said, "Don't let me come back to this radio station no more and you still up here. You need to go to LA somewhere because you have that kind of talent." I'm not playing with you, I'm serious. La, la, la. So I love Mr. Life Jennings. One person that she and I, we didn't hit it off when she first. And this is because people like sometimes I'm Joe. I'm not in drag. And so when I met this person the first time, it was like, I was Joe, but they said, "That's Miss Sophia," and blah, 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 "That's Miss Sophia," da, da, da. And she's like, "Okay." Because when they say this Miss Sophia, and then I'm, as Joe, they was like, "Okay." And then it's like, "Well, what's going on?" They say Sophia, this guy, da, da, da. So then I met her again, and I was Sophia. And so, oh my God, oh my God, she just wanted, like, we were just like, "Sophia, I love you," blah, 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 blah. And I was very like, because I remember when I met you before, you didn't know that was me, but you was very like, "Oh, hey." So now all of a sudden you want to act like we Sonny and Cher. But she and I, we end up hitting it off and we were cool. And that person was Sierra. Sierra. When I first met Sierra Hunter, I was as Joe Hunter. They introduced me as Mr. Phil and da da da. Oh, and I said, "Oh, okay." So we uh we end up becoming we end up becoming cool. We end up becoming cool. So yes, honey. But who else? Who else, honey? Somebody real cool, real cool, real cool. India Ari. India Ari. India Ari. India Ari. India Ari. She is real cool. She's real cool. Uh the biggest diva that we met was Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle was the biggest diva. And when you say diva, like Patti LaBelle did for Sister Darling. We had this big show that we do for Sister Darling. Now they all come with riders and everything. But Patti LaBelle, like some people, they were just like, Patti LaBelle, her rider, she was a diva. And then when Patti LaBelle was, well, like, they would clear the hallways. They would clear the hallways when Patti LaBelle got ready to come to the stage. You couldn't be back there You couldn't be back there. Everybody, the hallway had to be clear. She had to go directly to the stage. And these are big venues. And they had to come on, everybody, you gotta all employees there. Come on, you gotta get out, gotta get out. Now she wasn't nasty about it. It's just that I believe the only thing what I feel it was is because she has been in this industry for so long, and then she wants things a certain way. She's used to things being a certain way, and she want her rider. Not that she's being a diva or being a bitch about it. It's just that this is what she's used to. So it's just like, so Patti LaBelle was the biggest diva, you know, that they brought, to for Sisters Only. Who else? Who else? A lot of the rappers were, of course, they're that way, and they got all these entourages and everything. So, yes, Patti LaBelle was there for Sisters Only, and who else? Sierra's. Sierra's cool. Fantasia is cool because y'all know I did a show with Fantasia. Fantasia and me, Fantasia, Faith Evans, Nikki Gilbert. Nikki Gilbert did the show titled Soul Kittens Cabaret. You could Google it. You probably could buy it because they had a DVD that's out. It's Soul Kittens Cabaret. And it was me and Fantasia, Faith Evans, Nikki Gilbert was the director. She was in the show too. Also, uh, I can't think of her name right now, but she was on Iana Fix My Life recently. Her and a lot of girls. I can't think of her name. The one that was in the Players Club. Her and then the guy, the singer. But y'all could just Google it. Soul Kittens Cabaret by Nikki Gilbert from Brownstone. Hmm. And the way I got that role, honey, was somebody else was supposed to do it, and then they ended up quitting. So then somebody else recommended that she call me because I was at the radio station at that time. They recommended that she call me, and then I went in and I read it. She said, "Yeah, sure, if you want it." So I did it. Uh, what's that? Would you mind talking about some of the drag RTS celebrities that are big? Tommy Ross, T.S. Madison. Tommy Ross. Yes, I can talk about Tommy Ross. That's one of my Yaya sisters. That was one of the ones that we was on. That was on. It's three. We have a sorority. We call ourselves the Yaya Girls. It's me, my sister Tommy Ross, and my sister Pam that lives in California. She worked with Steve Harvey and Marjorie Harvey, and a lot of other celebrity, doing makeup. Pam. But Tommy Ross and I we grew up in Houston. Tommy Ross and I we grew up in Houston. Now, Tommy was the first black. No, she said female impersonator. Transsexual. He said transsexual celebrities. And he called her drag queen. Tommy Ross was she has a story too. Tommy Ross has a story, and oh my God, just to know, just to be, part of her story is amazing. But she was the first African American female impersonator that represent, like they have all these pageants like Miss Gay US of A, Miss Houston, Miss Antonio, Miss all, so she was into the pageants. Now she was always into the pageants, and then she was into the she was in the black club. She was in the black club, but she was the one that broke out and started doing the white pageants like Miss Gay USA, all the pageants, Miss Gay Houston, and Miss Southwest. It was a whole lot of pageants that she was doing that. Black girls weren't winning those pageants. They were just crowned a white girl. So Tommy Ross was really the first female impersonator that we knew from our side of the tracks that captured the title of Miss Gay. First, she captured the title of Miss Gay Texas. Well, she won a lot of local pageants before she won Miss Gay Texas USA. Then she went on to win Miss Gay USA. That was back in '88. And she's one of the few that won Miss Gay Texas and Miss Gay US of A the same year. So then she went on, she won Miss Continental, she won Miss National, she won some more Miss Liberty, she won a whole lot of other Miss Black America, she won a whole lot of other national pageants. Tommy was the first person, like when I started doing drag, there was this big pageant in Dallas called Texas Newcomer, Miss Texas Newcomer. So I was new. I really haven't had that much experience, like doing talent shows and stuff. I did Miss Houston a couple times, Miss Texas USA, Miss Texas America. So then it's just like this is Miss Texas Newcomer. So Tommy was I was going over to Tommy's house and she was helping me and stuff and showing me how to do different stuff and all that and put my clothes together. So Tommy had told me, oh excuse me, Tommy had told me, she said, Miss Sophia, why y'all going down there? Y'all know because it was me and my other girlfriend named Miss Casper. We were going to do the pageant. So child, she was helping me. Like I go over there and show her my clothes and everything, my shoes and earrings, jewelry and all that. So she said, Miss Sophia, why y'all going to Dallas? Because we live in Houston. Why y'all going to Dallas to do this pageant? And the pageant is a couple of days. I said, why y'all going to Dallas to do this pageant? Y'all ain't ready for no pageant. And it was a big pageant. Back then, the pageant was big. So when I went to the pageant, we went to the pageant. It was like, it was like 50 some girls in the pageant. It was like 50 some girls. Now, mind you, this is my first time. Me and my girlfriend that was going, Miss Cass. This is my first time going to do this pageant. Baby, I made the top 12. I made the top 12, honey. And I did this live talent. I'm gonna have to go remember that talent and do it again. Just do it, just videotape me doing. But that was my first pageant. And it was like 50 some girls in the pageant, and I made the top 12. So Miss Thomas was there, all the girls, and the place was packed too, because this was a big pageant. Everybody come every year because they get this newcomer. Uh, I still remember the girl that was. Well, I'll tell you about that at the end because that was the winner, the placements of the winner. In case I forget what I was going to tell y'all at the end, it's the placement of the winners. So Uh, so Miss Tommy and all of us there. So everybody was all excited. And then all the black girls in Dallas, that knew me, everybody, black girls, the girls that knew me, they was just so excited. Oh my God, Miss Sophia made the top 12. She made the top 12, made the top 12. So Miss Tommy was there, and Miss Tommy was there. And so Miss Tommy came backstage. Miss Tommy was so excited for me. And she's like, girl, you done made the top 12, girl. And la la la. And I said, y'all wasn't ready for this. Y'all come down here wasting these people time, blah, 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 blah. So then, hey, comedian Jay Renee, girl, you called me the other day, honey. Don't get me, girl. But then Tommy, and then it's just like when I think about it, like I get so tickled because back then, like I wasn't doing my makeup. So a Hispanic girl was doing my makeup. So I can only imagine how I looked because she used her makeup to do my, and I was nowhere near no Hispanic, color no Hispanic, honey. So she did my makeup, and Tommy came back. That Tommy was helping me, get dressed and helping her with my makeup and touching up my makeup and everything. So I wasn't looking like I had on Mexican girl makeup because Tommy was there and she was helping me and stuff. So then, when it all went down, all came down, I ended up becoming the second runner up, baby. And then they had like my second runner up trophy was about this tall. Ooh, it was big. It was just like my second runner up trophy was the size of Keisha Knight Pulliam. No joke. It was the size of Keisha Knight Pulliam. My second runner up trophy. So I did a live skit, and then went into a song. You know, Jennifer Holiday, How Much Can a Woman Take? Uh, just for a while. That's the name of the song, Just for a While. So everybody was like, hey, oh my God, oh my God. The girl who was first runner up, her name is Essence DeVille. She was another black girl. She was she played the flute. She played the flute for talent. And the girl that won, her name was Dana something. Dina something. Dina Malloy. Her name is Dina Malloy. She won. And for talent, Oh my God, for talent, she did this talent. It was just like it was like shipwrecked. She was shipwrecked, and then she just had. It was just girl. She had fish and just live animals and stuff like fish and you know pools and aquariums and all. Oh my God, it was really good. So she ended up winning the pageant. Now her trophy. Now I told y'all my trophy was the size, but not tall as Keisha Knight Pugh. And then the first runner up trophy was like 6 feet taller than that. And then the girl who won, her trophy was so tall. It was just like so big. I don't even know how they got that trophy to the house. Well, I do in the U-Haul. But the trophy was so big. So then a funny thing about that is I took my trophy home and I and they still had on there. It was like Miss Texas newcomer, second runner up. So I took that trophy to my mama house. Do you know that trophy stayed at my mama house? I think the trophy stayed at my mama house. I don't think she still have it, but my mama house flooded and it ruined the trophy. But my mama, they kept that trophy there. My mama, like when people go to my house, people go to my mama house. That trophy was there. People would look at that trophy. Like, girl, and my mama used to call me every now and then. She'd be trying to be funny, just be funny. She's like, "Oh, hey, Miss Texas, hey, Miss Texas," because I was there when my had moved out, but I left that trophy over there. So the trophy was there, and a picture of Tommy Ross was in the living room at my mama house, and they got flooded. My mama still have a picture. She still had that picture. But when people would come and that picture of Tommy Ross was in the living room, and like all my gay friends, like my gay friend, if you baby, my gay friends come to my house. We go to my mama house and stuff. My mom, my daddy, sister, brother, and all of them. They be like, hey, and da da da. But that then people come over there. Other gay people come over there and say, girl, they got that picture of Miss Tommy Ross, and they're like, Miss Tommy Ross part of the family. But yeah, Tammy Ross, we way back. We go way back. We go way back. And then it's just like Tammy Ross was involved in a real bad accident. She was involved in a real bad accident. Like the girl that was in the pageant with me that took me, my other girlfriend Casper, she had told me they were going from Dallas. I think they were going from Dallas to Houston one night, and Casper fell asleep under the wheel, and Tommy ended up. She got like she was injured real bad. So she has like a rod in her arm. Yeah, and then they want to go through. They want to go now and want to redo it. They want to, because they said, you need to get that metal stuff, to get it replaced, And she was just like, she want to do it, but then it's just like, this her personal business, child. She'll mind me telling y'all though, but it's her testimony. But it's just like she just don't want to go through all that rehabilitating again, honey. So it's just like. But she's still good people. Oh my, the stories we have, the stories and the history that we have, honey. Oh, amazing, 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 amazing. Yes, child, I'm still up. We're still up, baby. Y'all know it is 3:30 and it is 89 people on here. It is 3:30. So the coronavirus really it has us up. Because we know we don't have nothing to do, can't go nowhere. So child. Please tell Miss Sophia, please tell me Tyler Perry invited you to the opening of his studio in Atlanta. No, Tyler Perry didn't invite me to the opening of his studio in Atlanta because Tyler Perry don't know how to get in contact with me. Because the yeah, well, yes he does. I'm gonna take that back. Yes he does. He can hit me up on Facebook. He can hit me up on Facebook or in my inbox. He know how to get in contact with me. But as far as my phone number and all that information changed since I did the show, the movie with him and stuff. So, but he could get in contact with me if he want to get in contact with me, honey. Josh said he slept all day. That's why he up, honey. Blessed demon. Where you going to my good night, y'all? Girl. You can't leave us here. You can't leave us here, child. You got to stay on here with us. You have to stay on here with us. Oh yeah, Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace was about to pass when she blew up. Yeah, Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. Now she was trying to get me. She was trying to get me. Uh, in contact with Keenan Wine, Keenan Ivory Wayne. She called me on the phone because she Amazing Grace, in case y'all don't know, this is one that did Low Down Dirty Shame. They played the gay character in Low Down Dirty Shame with Jada Pinkett and Keenan Ivory Wayne. So yeah, she passed before the movie came out. She passed before the movie came out, but she was on set and stuff, and she used to call me, and she put him on the phone and said that she was trying to hook us up. He's like, "I'm looking forward to meeting you," and da 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 da. And it was just like, then she passed before the movie came out. I was like, "Oh my god!" And to be serious, to be honest with you guys, you know, when stuff like that would happen. Like when Tyler Perry, when I was cast in I Could Do Bad All by Myself, the Tyler Perry movie, that was one of the things that scared me. I said, Lord, I hope I don't pass for the movie come out. Because I was just thinking about Amazing Grace, how, you know, she was in our community, then she ended up passing before her movie came out. And then another thing, then like with the whole load out the movie I did, I Could Do Bad All by Myself. And how that came about was they called the radio station when I was working at when I was working at V. I keep saying V, but y'all better check me out on WERU radio. That's where I am now. I'm doing internet radio. But I'm gonna be up and ready for Maddie show in the morning, honey. Yeah, I'll be up and ready. But they called me. They called me. Well, somebody called. You know, 'cause we have our own phones at our desk and our office and stuff. So my phone rang. I'm like, "Hello, Miss Sophia. Hi, this is such such such. And Mr. Perry would like to offer you a role in his play. It's only one line and da da da. And he's want to know if you're interested in da 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 da." I said, "Mr. Perry, like, well, yeah." I said, "Okay." So she said, "Hold, please." Then he came on the phone. Hello. I said, hey. Hey, Nut, how you doing? I said, I'm fine. He said, yeah. He said, so what it is, he said, I'm getting ready to do this movie, and I want you to be in it. He says only one line. He says only one line, but I want you to be in the movie. He said, he said, but I'm looking at, I'm looking at some things, and there's a that I may give you some more lines and da da da. So if you want to do the role, it's just like a host. You're a host at a club, and you'll introduce a singer. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Miss April." That was the only line that I was supposed to have in that movie. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Miss April, which was the character that Taraji P. Henson played. So I was like, okay. So then, uh, it's like, okay, blah, blah, blah. So then when I got there for the shoot, he said they came and got me again. They was like, Mr. Perry want to talk to you. So like, okay, so they got me and they took me to the studio where he was. He said, "Hey, how you doing?" Just like really, really, really nice, and you know, really. And then he talked to me. He said, "Well, I just wanted to." He said, "I just want to let you know a couple of things." He said, one, he said, like I said, you only had a one line, but I got some more things I'm gonna try to work out with you. So you're gonna have more. You're gonna be doing more than that one line, but it's gonna be you could like ad lib. It ain't like it's scripted. It's just ad lib, and I'm telling you what to do and blah blah blah. He said, then I wanted you to know the reason that I wanted you to do it, as yourself and not in drag. He says nothing about competition between me and you and all that. He said I just feel like I'm getting ready to introduce you to another world, and you don't want to be typecast, because when people see you, if they see you for the first time in your first movie and you in drag, then they're gonna think the only character you can play is a drag queen. So he said that's the reason that I want you to do it as yourself. He said, and then like I said, then I have a scene where I would just let you, it's like at the club, and I'm let you like do a little opening, da 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 da. So I went from just doing ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Miss April, which was shot like somewhere down in the movie, to the person that opened up the movie. I'm the first person you see on the movie. I'm the first person you hear and the first person you see when the movie come on. And I'm hosting, I'm in it. So it was just like, yeah, then honey, I Child said, what that check look like, honey? What did that check look like? Baby, that check was lovely. That check was lovely. We still getting them, because we get residuals. The more they show the movie, like when the movie, like the 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 main check, of course, the main check was nice. So then we got a check when the movie came, royalties from that, and that was nice. And then when they opened the movie overseas, that was nice. And then it was just like, what I would say, you get unexpected, you get checks in the mail, unexpected checks in the mail, and blah, blah, blah. During that time, it's just like I'm going to the mailbox, just checking my mail, and then all of a sudden, girl, what is this? So you know how you get checks, son, and then it'll be like, this is not an actual check, this is such, such, such. So I'm thinking it's something like that. Then I'm like, Tyler Perry Studio. Then like, and then you open up and it's description of what it's for. I'm like, oh my God, baby, I had called my mom. I called mama, mama. So then it's like the same thing. So then like the amount, because once y'all, it's in the movies and stuff, and then it started. So the amounts, they decrease, and then you get them every quarter. You get them quarterly. So then what I was gonna say, yeah, you get them quarterly. But it was not, and you still get them. You get them, and so this is what I was going to say. And so when they start showing it on TV, every time they show it, you get a percentage from how many times they show it. Like now, they're showing it. You turn on TV sometimes, it's on BET right now. You know, so every time they show it, no matter where they show it, all that you get residual. And then that's another thing, but baby, like what I had to do is just like a run in the park to what the lead characters have to do. That's why actors and actresses get so much money for doing movies, because y'all don't understand the amount of work that goes into it. Like for the parts that I did, that y'all saw me in the movie, they shoot the camera when it's me. They shoot it, and all the cameras are focused on me. Everybody that's in the scene, they shoot the movie, all the cameras are focused on me. Next time we shoot it, all the cameras are focused on Taraji. Next time we shoot it, all the cameras focused on the band. Next time we shoot it, all the cameras focused on the audience. Then they say, okay, break. When we break, they have to go and turn the lighting around, because then they have to shoot everything that they shot from the front, they have to shoot it from the back. So we do it over. They change the lighting, around and everything. So then they focus all on my back, all on Taraji's back, all on the band's back, all on the audience back. So then it's just like they have to do that for all the scenes. So Taraji is the lead. So just imagine, that's why it takes so long for them to do movies and stuff. And then that's why everybody's talking about uh Tyler Perry just putting the movies out like that, like that's too fast. And then they talk about the quality of the movies that he's putting out and stuff. And it's just like, oh, baby, that's a whole lot of work, whole lot of work. So you hear that somebody's getting $20 million or $30 million for, baby, it's worth it. It is worth it, worth it, worth it, honey. But if the movie don't sell, if it's not a hit, excuse me, honey, they don't feel like it was worth it. The producers and the people that put all that money in for, they don't feel like it was worth it, honey. But yes, yes, honey. Who is that? Jamie said, I'm late. Hey, what's happening? Baby, I don't know. Baby. You still on? Yes, child. I'm still on here, honey. Let me see. Craig rolling in his bed. Yes, it is, honey. Yes, I have a SAG card. Yes, I'm sad. Uh-huh. How I feel about Trump. How I feel about Trump. My mama told me be nice. My mama really do. My mama did not. My mama don't like y'all said nothing. Like she does not like nothing that he is doing. But because she is the Christian woman that she is, she won't talk bad about him. She just say that he dumb, and that's not talking bad about him. That's just telling the truth about him. She say, yes, honey. But she don't like it. Like I said, child. I ain't gonna say it, honey. She said, don't talk bad about him. I don't feel baby. Don't talk about that man, honey. But y'all know y'all comments be scrolling up, so I can't see, honey. What were y'all asking? What were y'all asking, honey? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause we get ready to get out of here. I got to be up here on here with Maddie in the morning, child. So we're getting ready to get on out of here, honey. Oh, thank you, baby. 88, Lord, I was 5. You was 5 when Miss Tommy won the pageant. Yes, honey, Harmonica Sunbeam. Yes, I'm in touch with my girl, Harmonica Sunbeam. So you know, me and Harmonica Sunbeam, we co-host the pageant. And but oh my god, the funniest thing about y'all stop with these questions. Let me go and talk about Harmonica Sunbeam a little bit, honey. Uh Baby Demetrius say, how you on the radio? We going through that again. We had already talked about that, but we'll just touch on that. But Harmonica Sunbeam, and she worked at the club. What was it? Esquelitas. So she Harmonica Sameen got me down there, booked at Esquelitas. Baby, that was a good gig, honey. Esquelitas was a good gig. Yes, it was. Big Ben took care of the girls. Big Ben took care of the girls. Yes, he did. Uh so I used to go down there, work with her, and he kept bringing me back. And then we co-hosted a pageant. What was it? The Continental Prelim up there in New York. Uh, but I think it's Gulf Coast Continental, something like that. But Monica, Big Ben passed. I ain't know Big Ben had passed. Oh, I didn't know Big Ben had passed. Oh, but yeah, but I was there with Harmonica Sabine. Now this was the day. Are you serious? I did not know. I'm gonna have to call, baby. I'm calling Harmonica tomorrow. I'm calling Harmonica tomorrow because they ain't say I ain't heard nothing about it. Ain't nobody say nothing about it. But so when I was working with Harmonica, this now Harmonica, Harmonica is so talented. She is so talented. So then I uh I was there and I was so because you know like you know so you she hosts the show and then you know you bring her out you host you bring her out so what's the character name Noxzema Sheila Noxzema supermodel from where support but baby Sheila Noxzema supermodel from so baby this was my friend so now I'm introducing harmonica so the DJ the D so oh my God. So I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Harmonica Summit. I do a little spiel, you know, go out there, entertain the audience for a little bit. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Harmonica Summit. And then when I go backstage, the DJ, and I mean, I am not exaggerating, the DJ is back there like, oh my God, I don't know if she's going to come out. I don't know if she's going to come out. I say, what? He's like, you call her Harmonica Summit? I say, that's who it is. I say, no, she's Sheila Noxzema, supermodel. You're supposed to say Sheila Noxzema, supermodel from Chicago or whatever. Honey. I'm like, what? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, she's not somebody. You're supposed to introduce her as her character. So, baby, he put on her music and she came on. I was like, oh my God. And that was the funniest thing to me. The funniest thing to me because he was back there like, and I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. He was back there like, this is Beyonce, and I forgot to put the mic stand on stage for Beyonce. And he was going, oh my God, she's getting ready to go out there. She's gonna have a fit that mic stand is not there. He was really in the DJ booth, just going. I mean, he was pacing back and forth. He said, "Oh my God, I don't even know if she's gonna come out." And I'm gonna put her music on, but I don't even know if she's gonna come out because you introduced her as harmonica something. She's not harmonica right now. She's Sheila 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 Noxzema, the supermodel from, and baby, ever since then, honey, when I go up there, okay, baby, who am I introducing you as? Because I don't want the DJ to have no fit. But yes, honey, yes, child, harmonica sunbeam, baby. Oh, then it's just like me and harmonica and what was the little baby name? Oh, the little baby, honey. It's a video on YouTube. You can Google it. It's me. Huh? No, honey, it's me. Sugar Pie Coco is my girl too. Me and Sugar Pie Coco, we had some time. Me, harmonica sunbeam, Sugar Pie Coco, and who? What's her name? Gina Goss. Gina passed, honey. Gina was so funny, but wait, but honey, we on Google is me, harmonica, and rough and stuff from Chicago, baby. That video is so funny. But honey, Sugar Pie Coco, I was there. I worked with her. So I love working with Sugar Pie Coco, honey. Gina Gospel, yes, honey. Gina Gospel, now, girl, Miss Gina was so funny. But the thing about Miss Gina was, Gina was. Gina was just herself. But you know how some people they are themselves, but they it's almost like they're a character and they're not trying to be funny, they're just being themselves and they're funny. Miss Gina was one of those people. So Miss Gina, Miss Gina, Miss Gina, like me, harmonica, rough and stuff, and sugar pie cocoa, baby. If you gonna work with us, you got to come on with it, cause we quick with it. And Miss Gina was a little slow with it, baby. We used to tap Miss Gina up. Yeah, you girls, you girls, y'all. Okay, girl, I'm not. Bless her heart. But yes, I know Miss Gina. Miss Gina, when she passed, yeah, it was really sad. It was really sad because she was sweet as all outdoors. Oh my God, she was sweet as all outdoors, honey. But I don't know if that's a good saying right by now because all outdoors ain't sweet. Miss Coronavirus ain't playing with outdoors. But Miss Gina, we had some times. We had some times. Oh, we had some times at Escuelitas. Escuelitas. And then they moved into this new building. All of the new building was nice. Ooh, it was big, honey. It was big. And y'all be packed up in there. Y'all were packed up in there, child. So it's like, honey. Thank you, baby. Said that coronavirus video was hilarious, honey. Thank you, baby. I had a time doing it, honey. I got another one that I'm getting ready to do. I got a video, I'm videoing, baby. I'm videoing, baby. I got another video I gotta do. Yes, darling. Oh. Oh. Before you go, can you explain to this busty gal how to duct tape her breast up real good? No, I'm gonna have to refer you to somebody that do that. Cause I let mine hang. See, I don't take mine down. No, baby, I don't take these down. No, honey. Have I ever met Jamie Foxx? Yes, I have, but it was like it was just a hello. It was just like wasn't no had no conversation with Jamie Foxx. Who else? I was just like who now somebody who y'all would think is just really, really, really. Hey Kelly, what's up, Kelly? What's happening? Somebody else who was just who you think would just be the life of the party, y'all just like, oh my God, dude, it's silly, 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 silly. But he gives you babyface. What y'all think babyface give you? Because a lot of people think babyface is boring in person. The person who you really, really think is gonna be the life of the party is just, and then it's just like if they're not talking, they're just sitting there on their phone. If they're not, if the interview, like when you go to break during the interview, not talking to nobody in the studio, nobody just sitting there doing this. Chris Rock. Chris Rock. Chris Rock don't have no kind of no conversation. He's just all business. He's just all business. And I really think I don't even think he be want to do interview. He's not. He's good with them because he know what they're for. And he's not rude and just nasty, but it is rude to be sitting up in here in the studio full of people, and you know people like you and they're fans of yours and all that. People will just want to have some conversation, take pictures with you and all that, and you just sitting in there in the studio. I mean, he literally stayed on every time when they go to break. He was on his phone the entire time until they came back up on the air. He just sit there on his phone, child. That's how it was. But one I let me see. Girl, y'all know I had to do everything tonight. Denzel not here. I wonder where Denzel. Yes, honey. The what was I saying? What was I getting ready to say, honey? Yeah. Oh, I was getting ready to say. I know what I was gonna say. Like, and the total opposite of him is Gladys Knight. Gladys Knight, when we did I Could Do Bad All by Myself, and you know, the thing that like this was Mary J. Blige's first movie. I Could Do Bad All by Myself. So Mary J. Blige, she was in work mode because you know she's nervous because she's out of her element, you know. Like she'll do a video for a song, but she's actually having a role and she's doing a movie. So she was out of her element. So she was always, you know, like hey, how you doing and everything. But she going on to her room to, you know, go over her lines and work on her, change her outfit and all that stuff. But Mary J. Blige, she was focused. Taraji P. Henson, straight food, straight food. When we was like, when they like cut, and like I was telling y'all how they put the cameras on, all the cameras on me. Then the next shoot, all the cameras on Taraji. So while they focusing, getting the cameras focused and stuff, and they putting them on Taraji, you know, just switching the cameras up and stuff. She is in there cutting the food, cutting. Did I tell you? Did I mean, baby? She is cutting the food, cutting the food, cutting the food. And then Gladys Knight. Gladys Knight, when we were doing the shoot, like Gladys Knight, like the extras, like we were in the club, we were doing the club scene, and then they had all the club was full of people, all the people in the club, and they were extras and stuff. Gladys Knight was giving them so much information about the business. And it was just like she was, you know, she was just really just going on and she was just giving them information about the business. And she was like, listen, and this is what you want, and you want to be and be careful with such. Very motherly, honey. And she was educating them on the business. So just like, baby, we had a good time, honey. Oh, honey. See this one. You know what? And then it's just like now that I'm talking about these sets, and when they be having all this big old parties and all this stuff, when they have all this food and stuff, do y'all know how much food they throw away? You all know how much food they throw away, baby. But it was somebody that started an organization where they would go around to these different people. I mean, different people to these different events and stuff, and they would pick up the food and they would take it and give it to the homeless people and stuff. So I forgot who it was. Somebody, I don't know if he still do that or she still do it, but they would, you know, get in contact with people that were having different events and stuff going on in the city and ask them if they could come and get the food, pick up the food and stuff that they had left over instead of throwing it away and all of that. But yeah, but Fantasia, this is for Fantasia was no Fantasia was yeah, Fantasia was real cool. Fantasia is real cool. She she is Fantasia. It's just she's a down to earth girl. That's just Fantasia. Honey. She's just that way. Who else, baby? Who else? Baby, we finna get off of here though. I gotta go get me some rest, child. You've been right there. You've been right where? Yes, honey. I forgot everybody like and share this video, like and share this video, like and share, 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 like and share. Why don't you go to the Breakfast Club? They ain't invited me. Call and tell them to send me up there. Send for me. Call Charlamagne the God and tell him, honey, invite me up to the Breakfast Club, honey. Maybe my yes, honey, make sure y'all subscribe to Will You Radio, honey. You know I'm on Will You Radio. Weekdays. Weekdays, We Are You Radio. I'm on there from 2 to 6 p.m. 2 to 6 p.m., honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Subscribe to my Facebook, Instagram. I'm on Instagram, The Real Miss Sophia, and Facebook, Sophia McIntosh. And also up here, honey. Up here. Mm, yes. Subscribe, baby. Subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Ooh. All right. Good night, Regina. See you in the morning. It's already morning, girl. See you later on this morning. No, I haven't been watching none of that. I'll brush my teeth to get some rest, honey. Kelly, what's going on, Kelly? Kelly, what's going on? How you been? What have you been doing, honey? Maddie say 11-ish. Supposed to be 11, but it may be about, man, you know, man, ain't on time. About 11:30. I told her we're getting up early. I said, girl, get up about 9 or 10, girl. We need to be up. Going on, do. We should do it at, I'm trying to get her to come on at 11. Exactly. Them flies. Okay. You know why them flies and fleas be flying around you? Oh. Yes, that's what I said. Yeah, send him my video. He got the whole world at the border remixed, honey. Send my video, child. Maybe they invite me up there since it went viral, honey. Oh, they ain't in the studio because of coronavirus, honey. They ain't doing that now. Uh-huh. We'll be radio 1 p.m. Talk about Manny gonna be 1 p.m. Oh, Manny gonna be 1 p.m. I'm gonna be somewhere. Child, we still don't know what's the deal. Like and share. Everybody put a thumbs up on my video right now. Put your thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share, honey. Like and share. Um, baby. Manny better come on here, honey. We're gonna be up. I'll be out. Color Folks Time. She gonna be doing no Color Folks Time tomorrow. Child, we don't even know. We Are You Radio? Could you tell me what time we supposed to be in the house in Atlanta? What time we supposed to be in the house in Atlanta? We got different times. People say 6, 8, 9. Yes. Kevon Carter. Kevon Carter. Oh. Oh. Child, Will You Radio been keeping me afloat, honey. One for Will You Radio, I'll be over here on flat. Yes, honey. You've given me my Beyonce story tonight. I'll talk to Miss Sophia. All right, all right, all right. I'm hollering out numbers. Look. Mm-hmm. Baby, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm finishing off my pickle, my pickle. That's why I grabbed my pickle because you said pickle size. Child, no, I'm not gonna be over there. We do it. It's online, virtual. We're online, honey. We're not at the chateau. We're not at the chateau, honey. We're online, so I have to go over there. So hopefully this computer be acting right in the morning when I try to get on. Calm down, calm down. Yes, I have to calm down. I have to calm down, calm down. You like hot sauce on your pickle? Sweet C, where you been? Child, because Sweet C, we were all here. We were all here, and then I did something. I touched some button, honey, and everything froze. So then I tried to log off and come back on, but it said that I was still live. So it took me an hour to figure out how to, end that live because I couldn't start another live when it said I was already live. So I had to end that live so I could come back. So then when I came back, I was sharing the song with the people that I did, and the guy had put the music to it. And then all of a sudden they said, this video has ended because of copyright infringement. I'm like, bitch, that's me singing. How can you turn me off because of my song? He just put some music to it. I didn't tell him to put that music to it. But yes, honey. Uh so then that was so funny. So then I came back on here because I said, baby, and each time it cut out, I went and changed. I didn't come back in the same outfit. I changed hair and outfit. So tomorrow on Madden's show, when I get ready to do Madden's show, I'm gonna be totally nude because I don't have nothing else to wear. I don't have nothing else to put on, honey, so I'm gonna be totally nude. Cause I done already wore my gown. I got my gown on now, honey. I don't want my gown. Oh, make me a mess. Child, this coronavirus, honey. It's some more people in here. I don't know what's going on, honey. Gotta protect myself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Oh. Baby. Oh, like they used to do their panties and drawers. She said you could turn it inside out tomorrow. I'm gonna wear it on the other side. Oh, okay. All right. Child, I'm not putting no paint on tomorrow. I'll be sitting up in here. Yeah, I might put on a little lip gloss tomorrow. I'll put on some lip gloss in the tomorrow, in the minute. Man, sweat, bitch. Let me call Maddie now and tell her to get up and let's do this show now while I'm up. We don't have to be live. She can record it, honey. Just play it at 11, honey, or whatever CP time you want to put it on. Yes, honey. Ooh, lemon cooler for tomorrow. Yeah, baby, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. That lemon cooler is lemon. I am Miss Lemon Cooler. I am the obstacle because I was in a page one time and they asked the question and I about the obstacle. I'm going to forever be the obstacle. I'm going to forever be the lemon cooler lady. Uh, yes, honey. Y'all have seen me. Let me get my last little taste of purple. The last little taste of purple. I done ate this while I was on here with y'all tonight. I have to recycle these bags. I drunk my wine. I need them to sponsor my show. I need some sponsors. I need some sponsors, baby. Is my super chat still on? Is that what it's called? Super chat? Super chat, y'all. All right, send my super chat and send my cash apps, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Baby, this video is 2 hours and 10 minutes long. 2 hours and 10 minutes long. Let me type my cash app, honey. Because some people have cash app, honey. I ain't gonna be shortchanging myself no more, honey. I used to have Denzel here to do this for me, honey. Denzel not here, boom, gone. You have to do it yourself, girl. Yes, girl, you have to do it yourself. There it is, honey. Cash app, honey. Whenever you get, I know we all hurting right now, honey. Super chat and cash app. That's my life now, honey. Hey man, super chat. Yeah, let me get Maddie up, honey, so she can get them million followers she have, so they can give me an iPhone, cause she always talk about my phone, honey. Yeah, y'all gonna have a GoFundMe and give me an iPhone, honey. Baby, you and everybody else waiting on them stimulus checks, honey. Some people, what is this? What's called going around, honey? Talking about some people showing talking about they got their check, talking about they showing a deposit. They talking about they got their check, honey. What is that? Then somebody I looked on there, somebody talking about $300 Pornhub. Like, girl, what is this, honey? Ooh, baby, what happened? Here at the house. Hold on, y'all. Wait, I'm coming back. She said, "What happened to our shirts?" Hold on, I'm gonna show you. We talked about that earlier too. Cause somebody told me earlier. Somebody say, "Girl, you should do a wig line." I said, "Girl, I'm not doing no wig line." I say, "Y'all told me to sell these T-shirts. Y'all told me to sell these T-shirts. You need to have some T-shirts. What T-shirt? Here it is. Here it is. I still got them." Child, you need to have some T-shirts, honey. Da, 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 da. Honey, honey. I said, "Baby," then she said, "Yeah, you should have a wig line." Baby, I'm not finna buy no wig so they can sit up here and buy the ones put on my head. I said, "You can go and buy a wig and I would sign the box that the wig came in." But I'm not finna have no wig sitting up here with no T-shirt. Especially now, child. Money tight, child. Ain't nobody got time to be wasting no money on. Bitch, you can't even invest in yourself right now. Bitch, the only person that's winning right now is coronavirus, and that bitch don't pay. She don't pay and she not hiring. Mm. They $20. They $20. But after coronavirus, Sunday, I think I'm gonna price gouge like everybody else. Oh, these exclusive, girl. You know these here exclusive. They was made by hand, and all the writing on there. It's this ink is from India. So these are made from hand, and the ink is from India. So what? And I know it's a pretty steep price, but we only asking for 100 for each T-shirt. we all we all ask because that ink is so delicate, and that photo is like grafted into the shirt. So baby, everything, yes, honey, it is so, and that's why they're so expensive. That's why we don't have that many. Matter of fact, this the last one. That's look. That's why people. I'm sure that's why people always say this the last one. Be having a closet full, honey, because they know y'all ain't buying them, honey. Oh, Juanita buy. Oh, how much is Juanita buy? It was $133. Oh, child. Oh, yeah. Child, you know what? Let me see. I just got a text. And then the part and because they say because you need to go. Oh, girl, I just got a text, honey. This limited supply, and this the last one, honey. The last one, and then looks like, but girl, I thought you said that was the last. Why I keep holding it up though, girl? Why I keep holding it up? Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, that's me, honey. I'm gonna be selling this shirt with somebody else on. Yeah, that's me when I get all dolled up. See, this is my late night, early morning face. This is my baby. Listen, no, seriously, all that makeup and stuff that we wearing, baby, that's gonna have to be for special occasions, honey. Cause, honey, let me see. Oh, Sweetie said we got 50, honey. Oh, y'all bidding on the t-shirt, the last exclusive one with the Indian ink and the picture graphed in there. Y'all optioned it out. Oh, we got it up to 50, honey. All right. Come on with it then, honey. Come on with it. We got 60. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Ooh. They bid on the t-shirt, baby. They bid on the t-shirts. Where are t-shirts? Where are t-shirts? They here, baby. Oh, girl, Brandon, where you been, honey? You just got here. Say, can we see? Oh, baby, there go. It's 120. It's up to 120, honey. Oh, she said 90, baby. She said 90, but 120 came through before the 90, honey. 120, baby. You see what it got on there? It's a the writing. You probably can see it on there. It's a hashtag Miss Sophia's girl. Hashtag Fire Craig. Hashtag Laughing Hyenas. Hashtag uh, Club Chit Chat. And hashtag Fire Vincent. That's what the writing is on there. And then it say Miss Sophia. And all the other hashtags. Can y'all see? Can y'all see it? It's what I show it. It's the writing backwards. Oh, baby, we done got all the way up to $2,000, honey. Oh, honey. Oh, honey, for the love of music, 2000. Child. And you would be right, Frankie. That is right, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, I'm just waiting patiently. Waiting patiently, honey. Hmm. Thank you, honey. I thought they were nice too. But, child, when I go places, honey, I be having them shirts, honey. It's like everybody hurting, honey. This was even before Corona came out. Oh, baby, we got almost. Oh, baby. Yes, honey. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You see? That was see, honey? Mm. All right. Well, let me get out of here. Like I said, maybe it's 4:15. That don't make no sense. Let me see how we get this cash out for this T-shirt, honey. Yeah, let me put this down here one more time, honey. See who gonna send the cheese. Who gonna send the cheese and where I can mail it to, honey. I'ma see. Yes, honey. Oh, we get ready to get out of here. I hope that's right, honey. Yes, I'ma see whoever. Yes, cash out me and send me your address, honey. Send me your address where to mail it to, baby. Baby. Finna get out of here. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all. We're doing Maddie Show tomorrow. And I'll be back tomorrow night doing my own show. I'm gonna be on here tomorrow. I know tomorrow's Saturday, honey. Tomorrow is Saturday. We get ready to close. Yes, we get ready to close, but before we close, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Today, right. You can't leave Mother Hyena. All right. Look, she said, you can't leave Mother Hyena. All right, my time is valuable. If I can't leave, then show me. My time is valuable. But I love y'all. I love y'all. Seriously. Seriously. Just like I hope y'all get through in the words of Carlton Pearson. But right on time, honey. God knew what he was doing, honey. He knew he needed all y'all to download the We Are You radio app so y'all can listen to us. Internet radio is taking over, honey. Internet radio has taken over, especially. Baby, do y'all know we have people all in Germany sending us messages and stuff about We Are You radio? Yeah, some people all out of the country, honey, are listening to We Are You radio. Talking about, oh my God, I love the show. Da, da, da. I did not know. Da, 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 I didn't know. Carlton Pierce, you yet holding on? He's talking about this old lady at the church, the mother at the church. Hey, baby, how you doing? I'm fine. You yet holding on? Listen here, baby. You yet holding on? He said, she used to give. I think he said she used to give him like $1 or $5 or something, and he was like, she was like, thought she was giving him some big money. Baby, hey, baby, how you do? Come here, baby. How you doing? You yet holding on? Yes, ma'am, I yet holding on. Then she said, put your hand out, put her hand out, give her something. Look at my hand, look, skin look old. I put it way up there, honey. And she dropping his hand. Don't you spend all that in one place, baby. I want mother, I want. Oh, it was a quarter. Somebody said it was a quarter, somebody said it was $1. Oh, but all right, child. I'm finna get out of here. I love y'all. I love y'all. All right, share this live. Like, share all my videos. Even my coronavirus video, like, share. And my he got the whole world video, like, share. All right. Yes, go brush your teeth and go to bed, honey. All right, I'm getting ready to go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. Let me stop singing, honey, before they say copyright infringement and cut us off. I see y'all with Maddie at 11ish, 11ish. I'm gonna call her at 9ish. That's 4.5 hours away. I'm gonna call her. All right, I gotta go. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Let me see. End stream. No, baby, that's what got us cut off the last time. He got the whole world. He got the whole world in his hand. Mm-mm.